No mai anō. Another dry day for most of us tomorrow, and that is thanks to high pressure dominating across Aotearoa, keeping the vast majority of the motu fine and settled. There will be some areas of cloud to watch out for, particularly around those eastern coastlines, and as we head through the afternoon, there could be the odd shower springing up in parts of the Waikato. So, to Te Waipounamu, the South Island, it's going to be nice and dry for most of you here. There'll be areas of cloud first thing, particularly in the far southern areas, but you'll keep hold of that settled weather throughout the day. Showers do pop up in the central spine of the island, but they're very isolated. So for most, it's looking like a pretty good summer's day. And in Te Ika a Maui, more dry weather here. There is some cloud around the coastal areas of the Wairarapa, Hawke's Bay and Tairāwhiti, perhaps thick enough to bring a few spots of rain into Gisborne, but it stays dry other than that. In the afternoon though, there's a bit of convergence south of Auckland down through the Waikato, so expect some showers there too. But it's a fine start to the day right up the top. Easterlies develop early on for Whangarei. As I said, there's the chance of a shower for some spots in the afternoon here too. But there's plenty of sun around here to start. Southerlies ease in the morning for Tauranga and Whakatane. Tokoroa gets up to 27 degrees. Heading into the evening though, possible showers for Taupo. Over in the east, lots of that cloud around. Gisborne could see a drizzle in the morning too, but the fine breaks increase as we head through the day. Masterton gets to 25. It's very settled for the rest of the island though. Westerlies develop for Ngā Motu, New Plymouth and the Kapiti Coast. Taumarunui is the hottest with 29 degrees. Across the strait, more fine weather for the west coast. Just some patchy morning cloud for Nelson and Hokitika. Light winds for everyone throughout the day. Reefton gets to 27. Lots of sunshine here too. Northeasterly winds from the afternoon for Kaikoura. Cloud will start to develop for Ashburton and Timaru later in the evening. And there's more cloud around those southern areas to start as well. Invercargill could get a shower or two, but the fine spells do start to increase as we head through the day. Alexandra gets to a high of 28. To our main centres, plenty of cloud in the morning for Ōtepoti, Dunedin. Fine breaks in the afternoon though, along with easterly winds. And it's a very settled day on the cards for Ōtautahi. Fine with light winds and sea breezes, you're in for a high of 21. And fine again for Te Whanganui Atara Wellington too, with some southerly winds throughout the day. 22 degrees here. And there's cloud to start for Te Matou a Maui, Hawke's Bay, but that clears up to make way for fine spells. Easterlies develop for a time in the afternoon and evening. And it's a settled day for Tauranga with southerly winds easing in the morning. You'll get up to a high of 25 degrees here, and Kirikiriroa Hamilton is going to be hot with a high of 28 degrees. Watch out for a shower or two from the afternoon, and westerlies develop for a time in the evening. In Tamaki Makaurau, a mainly fine day here with a high of 26. Could be some isolated afternoon showers, mainly south of the city. Overseas now though, showers for Australians' eastern centres. Melbourne gets to 37 degrees and thunderstorms from Fiji across to the Cook Islands tomorrow with rain just about everywhere else. Heading back home now though, some low pressure sinks closer to the top of the country over the weekend, bringing some rainy conditions. It's settled for the east coast for the next few days, but Sunday will be relatively cloudy and wet. Much more sunshine for the bottom of the north though for Valentine's Day and into the weekend. Temperatures are also getting very warm, and that's especially through the central areas of the South Island, where some parts will get into the late 20s. It's looking fine in the east and further south too for the weekend, with lots of sunny skies around. And that sun was putting on quite an incredible show this morning at Collingwood Beach along Golden Bay. Thanks to Rena for sending the snap in. How good is that, Laura?
Absolutely beautiful. Thanks so much, Grace.